What's up, guys? Welcome to another weekly outlook. Let's go ahead and dive into it. We're going to start off with the news. This week, nothing hitting the critical red levels for news. Today, we've got tomorrow, the CB Consumer Confidence, tomorrow 9 a.m. Nothing Wednesday, other than look out for that crude report about 9 a.m. Central Time. Thursday, we've got a couple things. Final GDP, unemployment claims at 7:30, and then pending home sales at 9. Friday, we've got that 7:30 PCE. That's kind of the big one of the week. And then that 9 a.m. consumer sentiment. So consumer, the focus is the consumer and some inflationary, along with some GDP for the month or for the week. Let's flip over to just check in on the Fed watch. About a 2/3 shot that we're going to have at least a quarter point reduction come that September meeting. About the same as it was last week. No change really on that. So let's dive into the charts. Again, I'm not going to do the full scope analysis for you on these three markets. I've already done it. So we'll just kind of go through the levels here, and we'll just broaden this out for a minute. And let's just start with that weekly perspective on the current contract. So on the S&P 500, had a little bit of rejection last week towards the tail end. A little bit of a sell-off starting to take, or potentially take shape here. You've got that almost a shooter candle here. It is still green on the day. We did close above the week. So really kind of a 50-50 shot whether we're going to rotate back down or we're going to continue on up with the trend. I don't really know yet. So we'll watch some of these levels for the day. Let's drop it to a day. There's that sweeping outside candle we had on, I believe, Thursday. And then here was Friday's kind of inside action day that really kind of set the baseline for this week's breakout. So let's just drop this to a 30 minute and kind of go through our levels here. Zoom out. Okay, so we have our bearish breakdown here is below 55.19. That's going to be from the overnight lows. We do have that psych level at 5,500, so there's going to be some turbulence right around here. You can see there's a big bunch of congestion right through here, right around that 5,500. But target one on the week to the downside, 54.62 3/4. Target two all the way down to 54.29 1/4, and then that stretch target pretty way out there, 53.60 3/50, which is essentially just this little market structure level right through here. Okay, and then to the upside, again, we're using Fibonacci's. We're going to break out of that all-time high at 55.8875. Move to that first Fibonacci target, 56.36 is target one. Target two, 56.68, and that stretch target, 5,700 even on the ES. Let's go to the NQ. NQ, we have pretty similar structure here as we've got this 19,900 is our break, 19,908, I'm sorry, is the break, or 904 is the breakdown level to the bearish side, and 19,692 is target one, 19,515 is that downside target two, and then 19,365 is that stretch target three. It's the breakout to the upside. Is this high end structure right here, 20,204 1/4. And then that target one up top, 2392 3/4, and then these Fibonacci stretch targets up top, 616, and then 812 is that top one. And then we'll move into crude, and I'll give you those levels as well. Crude, that breakout to the upside here, 81.75 is that target, or that breakout to the upside. That's what we're going to wait for, the anchor to the upside. 82.80 is that target one. 84.14 target two. 85.26 is that target three. And especially watch this around the watch crude around the PCE, the inflationary report, and as well on Wednesday when you have that crude report released. We'll see what direction we want to set. Wait for that violent break above or below, and then 80 is that breakdown point here. $80 even. We break down below there. Likely we move to 78.77 as a target one, which is really just this structure high here, and then 77.17 is right down here as target two, and then that stretch target 75.91 on the week here to the downside. And there you have it. That is it for this week's levels. We'll follow up on these daily as the price action either confirms or rejects, or as we start to trigger these anchors and move on up to targets. And I'll update you on those daily. So good luck out there. Happy trading.